Hey, everybody. Welcome to Apex After Dark. Hello, hello, Lorenzo. Hell, I'm not sure I can stick around by almost midnight, but I wanted to say hi and drop you guys a like. Thank you, Lorenzo.
Hey,
Thank you
Lorenzo.
very much. Hello to Devil Flower Rex. Hey, Rex.
Hello,
Hail.
Lorenzo.
And our special guest, we have Eric N. Boyd in the
Woo.
house. Woo-hoo.
Hey,
Thank
Eric.
you. All
Hello,
right.
guys. Thanks for having me here, Rex and Apex.
You bet, man.
Thank you.
No
A little
problem.
bit late, a little bit late night, ain't it?
Well,
Not,
this is
not
my
as late
usual.
as it used to be.
Yeah, this is an hour
Start
earlier.
off by saying you're lucky. I've just been not as
Yeah.
late as it used to be. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um.
It's,
No, I just wanted to talk about what I've been doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
just on my channel, I've just been posting. I've been digging up some characters that are public domain and been just drawing some quick sketches and posting daily videos. I mean, as frequently as I can. It
Yeah.
hasn't been 100% every day, but just some quick stuff and just having some fun with that. Um, I still need to get to work on my other projects, but I just thought it'd be something to practice with and like you were talking about earlier, there's quite a few characters that are available for that are quote unquote free, public domain. Plenty of obscure ones too, but it's kind of like a giant sandbox that
Yeah.
creators can play for, So at least I think it's fun, but
Absolutely. I think it's cool. I don't. I think I remember this character called U.S. Jones from Project Superpowers that came out in the '40s. I think Alex Ross is one of the big
yeah,
creators who actually brought a
I
lot
do
of
it.
those back. And think around the mid 2000s, around 2004 or five, I think. I think that's when he came out.
I backed one Indiegogo project. I forget what it's called, but Jim
Yep.
Steranko, Ron
Yeah.
Friends,
Oh,
uh, George Perez did a page, origin page for TNT Todd
oh,
was the
really?
character. Yeah.
TNT. When did that come out?
I guess I got that project in the mail for about 6 months ago, and
Wow.
it featured. It may still be in demand. I don't know, but you could get hardback editions. I backed it to the hilt on that one with the public domain characters. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Greetings to Sci-Fi Nation. Hello. Greetings to everyone. Yes, Sci-Fi. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Mayor Greenblatt. Hey, fellas. Great looking dog, Rex. Yes.
thank you.
Abigail. Let's take a look at Abigail.
Hey,
Adorable.
Abigail.
Abigail. Meow. Awesome.
We're
Born
both
on
nodding.
November.
Oh no.
What? Oh no.
There we go.
Am I a robot?
Yeah. You dipped out for seconds.
Am I? I think it's on your end.
Hello, Sci-Fi Nation.
Hey, Sci-Fi
Meyer.
Nation. Myra Greenblatt. Myra Greenblatt. So yeah, it's really cool. A lot that Project Rex
This is
was
one that
mentioning. What? Okay. Hey. So how about this Mr. Muck?
okay.
He
Our
found an
over.
artist to draw. Yeah. What?
There we go.
Okay. Mr. Muck. Now I heard you found an artist for Mr. Muck for to help you
Well,
finish it up.
he. Well, yeah. Well, actually, well, it might be next year before
Okay.
we can get to work on it. I would like to hire. Yeah, I would like to hire him. But yeah, I like his. I won't say who. I don't want to dox him right now. Not to keep his secret or
No,
nothing like
no.
that. It's
Oh
just
God, it's
when we
Alex Ross,
commit him
isn't
to
it?
something without it being 100%. You know. really like his song. I think.
Didn't hear your robots till Eric talked.
Oh,
Sci-fi,
didn't hear
you
the
sly
robots until I
devil.
talked. Fudge.
And we have, yes, check
Oh,
out, please subscribe to
man.
Devil Flower Momentum. Please
Well,
like, subscribe, ring bell for
I don't
notifications.
know why I'm having this. When I go live on other panels, I have this. I'm having this problem. I don't
Well,
get it.
we can hear you, Eric.
Yeah, I don't think you can hear
You're
us.
coming in clearly. You may not hear us too well, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, sounds better now, says Sci-Fi
Oh,
Nation. Okay,
oh,
good.
Rex, I can hear you fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
if
okay, I can
Apex
hear
has
you
a
guys. I'm
question, he
sorry
can.
to anyone in the audience. My
Yeah.
apologies.
It's okay.
Do you have any future plans to incorporate some of these public domain characters in your comics, Eric?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, thank you, Rex. Yeah, I do. With Mr. Muck and with the She Agents, I do.
Yo, boom.
Not a whole lot, but I do have a few. I do have in mind that I would like to use. So yeah, that'd be cool. No, that would be.
Yeah, as
But
time goes by, there's like Zorro and even Conan is in public domain over in the UK. Over here in America, they couldn't use Conan because it's not public domain and distributed under Conan, but they did a series called The Sumerian, which was basically the Conan stuff. But
Yeah.
it seems like as time goes by, there's more and more public domain characters added. They've been talking about Superman possibly becoming public domain, at least the
Clark
shooter,
Kent.
the early version by Siegel and Schuster. And I mean, they try and delay that through use of the character and other things. I don't pretend to understand it completely, but we could see Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange in public domain one day.
Oh, that'd be
yeah,
crazy.
it is complex.
I know with public domain characters, some
I know.
have been on TV and other things like that. So you couldn't like do the TV version of Zorro or like Lone Ranger. You would have to change up their look a little bit to be able to use it. And the Alex Ross superpowers thing was great.
Yeah, that's exactly it. There's
That's
a lot
so
of
cool.
yeah. Oh yeah, it really was. Yeah, it was really good. I really like how I really like their the take on Green Llama. That was probably my favorite character out of his powers and everything he depicted in that series. That was really well done.
Yeah,
but that's just
and
me. I thought it was really cool.
He had some great covers.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with the public domain things you can get.
Yeah, they can get somewhat complicated. That's for sure. I don't pretend to understand it. I know with Green Llama, he had some of the greatest covers by Ray Boy back in the 40s.
Mac Ray Boy. Oh,
Yeah.
so cool.
Mac Ray Boy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
What you got there, Apex?
Yeah, the 70 years, like if that pertains to Sonny Bono or whatever his name was, he put forth the law changing that but prior to 1964, if none of the heirs or companies retained a lot of those words, not everything is, but some of the properties that lapse in the public domain prior to, I believe it's 1964, are public domain. It can get a little bit complicated. First, it was 70 to 90 years, and
yeah,
you really have to dig into the copyright and the trademark laws and everything. Like example of like Winnie the Pooh, is in public domain now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything is public domain. Happened, was it earlier this year? I believe either this year or last year, but
Well,
it's
you
also
and I have
using
talked about AC
our,
Comics
so
and
that's
what
kind of
Bill Black
interesting.
has done
Oh, Sherlock.
in his comics, that he's really used
Shadowhawk.
reprinted a lot of the old public domain stuff.
Yeah, Sci-Fi says, I thought there was a U.S. about 70-year rule becoming public domain. Yeah, that's far as I know. Sci-Fi bone Sci-Fi. How about that, folks? Cool. All right, I have something to show. I wish that would have been public domain, but I did this back in 2010. USA Defender. Oh yeah, the Defender from 1940. Or is it 41? I can't. Yeah, 1940.
That was Stan Lee's first character,
go.
wasn't it? The Defender.
The Defender. No, the Destroyer was his first character.
Oh, Destroyer. That's right. Yeah.
Destroyer.
Okay, so there he is.
There's a Destroyer right there. It's also Captain Terror, I believe.
Timely Comics Shield.
Timely
there.
Comics Shield there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Major Liberty, I think, and the Wizard, of course, and Jack Frost, pre-Iceman, that is.
Yeah.
The Blazing Skull before Ghost Rider. The Blazing Skull. There you go. These were the characters.
And
I know
is that
some.
Sandman in the middle? Down below in the red and blue?
Red and blue.
At the bottom, in the middle.
No, that's Captain Terror.
Oh, Captain Terror. Okay.
Captain Terror, yeah. Maybe he's a little thin. Slightly thin. I use it in the background.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I did this back in 2010. I did 32 pages of this. It's not the magazine, but I sold a lot of these. Not a lot, but how many did I print? I printed about maybe 12 to 15 of these. Sold them. I need to reproduce them. They had 32 pages of this. This actually, no one's done the origin of the Defender. This guy right here.
Well, on Filmbat, you might consider doing like a bundle tier of stuff that you've done before in a bundle.
Yeah. I'm doing one for Femme Fatale for the Filmbat campaign as a little bundle for now. I may add another.
If I had all this stuff reproduced, I would definitely put it all in a bundle, like a catch-up tier of like stuff that you've come out through the years. And
it'll be like little spurts of it.
That could be a good, money-making tier, with the whole bundle.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, get all that back issue stuff that you've done through the years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done a few, this and that, and.
Eric, what characters have you been drawing that have been public domain so far? I noticed the other day you were drawing one that had a shield.
Yeah, show some your characters there, if you would please. Yeah. Oh, and also, sorry. Hail, my brothers. Hail, peeps. I want to catch up with the chat just a moment. Yeah, Sci-Fi Nation did make.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on for a moment. I'm gonna read through the chat for a little bit, Eric, and I'm gonna catch up with you. Hey, the chat. Let's see. Sci-Fi Nation says, "Did the makers of the movie Jack Frost have to pay to use that name, seeing as it was a snowman and not a superhero?" Well, I think there's loopholes in that Sci-Fi.
Harvey Comics even had a Jack Frost character in the 60s.
It depends what character it is. If it's different from the other character, then it's legal. Like Sandman and Marvel.
Jack Frost is like Santa, right?
Yeah, sort of like that.
It's a name that anybody can use. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Frankenstein.
Right.
Yeah.
Something like that. If you use a different way, it should be okay. It's a loophole right there. Yeah, greetings, Indie Wrestling Aces. Hey, Indie Wrestling Aces. Hail, peeps. There he is. Good. Let's catch up with the chat. Yep. And, Finbat. She's coming. And I'm lucky to have Apex Original Ashka. Yeah, he bought one of my Apex Comics mystery boxes, and
Awesome.
he's bought like 3 of them, I think. Awesome, yeah, like Thor or Odin. Yeah, Thor and Odin. Yeah, Thor's been done
Nice.
different times. Odin, yeah, because it's Norse mythology. But if you copy what Marvel has done, then yeah, you might get sued. There you go. All right, all caught up with the chat. So yeah, Eric, go ahead and
Yeah.
display some of your characters, your public domain stuff, so we can all see and enjoy.
Eric, can
No,
you?
I've just been dipping in, like I said, just dipping into all the, not all, but um, yeah.
Yeah, show
Yeah.
us some of
Can
what
you
you've
hear
been
me at all?
working on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We just won't see your.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
You might want to
Okay,
embiggen that Apex.
yeah, we're talking about Jack Frost and stuff.
Yeah.
There was okay.
Is
Uh,
that Jack Frost?
there was a cartoon character in the comics called Snowman. This is my
Oh
take
yeah,
on
yeah.
Snowman.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in,
Oh,
yeah, I know, of course, that's pretty popular. But I changed him around to more, kind of a masculine superhero type character. That's something I did. And,
I like
and we
that.
know, and we know that Marvel has we know that Marvel has a character called Blackout, but Blackout was actually a character years ago in the Golden Age, and I did a completely different revamp on him. But that's what I named this character here, Blackout. Just something different.
Oh
And
yeah,
I don't know if you probably have seen Blue Circle. You've seen Circle? That's another popular Golden Age character. But I did
blue. Cir-
again another completely different revamp of him. Yeah, Blue Circle.
Ooh,
There's like Blue Flame and Blue Bolt, and there's Blue Circle. They're all different from each other, but I thought I kind of create like a teleporting uh, character
that
where
makes.
he uses us circles and everything to
Do you look
teleport and
into their
whatnot.
powers? Some of the history of what their
Yeah,
powers and
yeah,
everything are?
yes, yes. Some of them I do. Some of them I change around. Some I just it's just a variety. It's just a mix. Sometimes I just want to use the name or maybe
Right.
elements of the costume or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
it just Blue Circle. I just thought that I would use that concept. And Captain Flash is a pretty cool character. This is my completely different, but Captain Flash, he was able to, he claps his hands together and it activates his superpowers. But
Some say that
actually, the original
Some say that Captain
Mhm.
Flash was really the beginning of the Silver Age of comics in the 50s.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
and
Oh
that would
wow.
have predated the 1956 release of the Flash in Showcase number 4 in
Oh
DC
yeah.
Comics. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Yeah, yeah.
I have a coverless Captain Flash
Uh,
cover, by the way. I don't know where it is.
oh,
I'm
you do?
fishing.
Hey,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I
But so
have a couple of
you know
those.
what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain Flash, I think released
Uh,
in 4 issues. I think I've got 2 of the 4 issues in my collection somewhere. Here, go back.
Yeah.
Now this is your
I like that character, the costume design.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is
it's like
something I drew a couple years ago. Just um, in Jack the Giant Killer, there's a giant character called Cormoran, but I ditched the beard and the way he looks. I just made him a giant monster. Um,
Right.
well, thank you, Meyer. I appreciate that.
yeah.
Um,
Thanks, Meyer.
but yeah, just some superheroes going up against him. I've got Vapo Man. I think I had Ace Powers and then Magnet, and then I had Starlight down here. Just
Oh,
something I just kind of messing around with. But
I like that. No battle.
well, thank you. Well,
Ooh,
thank
who's
you.
this zombie
And
looking feller?
then excuse me, yeah. Pardon me. Of course, it's not a specific character, but zombies are a common trope, and it's public domain, like werewolves and vampires. And I just decided I draw him out real quick, and just a zombie character on the comic book
Yeah.
backing board. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for the comments.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you
man.
for the comments.
Great artistry indeed. Better than my stick figures. Yeah.
No, Captain Flash did not become the Flash. It's a different character,
Yeah.
different
right.
company. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Thanks, chat, for the support there. Who's this guy? The Arrow something?
Yeah, and it's the Dart. I changed him around where I kept elements of the costume, Dart, and where I made him. I changed him around where I made him a speedster, and it shoots these darts at the opponents. He has
all right.
He doesn't have a long term speed ability like say Flash or Quicksilver. Those guys is kind of temporary, but he does make use of these paralyzing darts that he shoots out. That's just something I was kind of working on. Just change the costume design a little bit.
What's interesting, Eric, is some of these characters might have appeared just once, maybe twice, maybe 5 times.
Yeah.
Not they didn't have long runs in some cases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there are quite a few companies, as you know, quite a few companies that came and went. A lot of it because of World War II at the time. Either the artists or the writers, publishers, they were either drafted or one thing or another happened. So they only had brief runs, but there were quite a few companies that did pop up around the time. But and then of course they also had to battle the advent of television too. So that had a major impact as well. But whoops. And then there's one of my favorites. He's kind of like a science fiction super spy. The Avenger. He had like three or 4 issues, I think.
The Avenger.
But this is my take on the Avenger. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dick Ayers drew him.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a red costume. Yeah, called the. I have a couple of Avengers comics from the 50s. Dick Ayers drew that character.
Here's Shadowhawk says, Flash, he's killed every one of us.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the art on that too. It's a pretty good character. I liked him. And of course, one of the most popular ones that have been showing up in quite a few places has been Black Terror. This is just a quick sketch I did.
Yeah, he's very popular. I think.
Yeah,
I think he
Bob something or not. I can't remember.
On the Avenger, I was kind of surprised that there was an Avenger character because of the Avengers team.
Yeah.
When I first found out about him, I'm like, oh, I got to get that.
Yeah, I don't know why they. That would have been pretty cool, but
when you look at some of the old stuff, Eric, do you think
seen him around?
When you look at some of these old characters, and you draw the parallels like that, do you think that it seems like Stan Lee drew heavily from names and inspirations from the golden age in the 40s and 50s?
Oh yeah, he did. Of course, yeah, he did. Like, I know I'm not knocking Stan Lee when I say this, but like Spider-Man definitely has some parallels to Blue Beetle
and the Fly,
at least as far as the second one,
the Tarantula,
and the Fly, and the Fly from MLJ / Archie Comics and everything. So yeah, although the character is unique, but as far as the costume and powers, I think Spider Widow or Spider, and she had a pistol that shot webs.
Right.
So
hey, Lemon.
they know.
Or
So
an
that could have been
iteration.
another inspiration. Hello.
I was meaning to say. Yeah. The min
Oh
pie.
yeah, yeah. I drew him a little bit truncated, but the original Black Terror, actually, his costume's black and he had this white skull, and he was a pharmacist that created this. That gave him super strength and a level of invulnerability. He went after some mafia creeps and everything. But he's one of the popular characters. I didn't draw the costume exactly, the same. I kept most of the elements. I just didn't blacken it out there. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but
I
yeah, but
was,
Black Terror. You're talking about Project. Talking
Black
about
Terror
Project
was
Superpowers.
actually,
Yeah, Black Terror.
he was just a guy named Bob, a pharmacist, right? It's Bob. Hey,
Yeah,
Mary
yeah, Bob.
Greenblatt.
I forgot his last name. Yeah. Just a guy named Bob.
I'll
Uh,
ask you.
his
Long time.
one
Yeah, exactly.
weakness,
Was
his
named.
one
Yeah.
weakness that was that he couldn't swim.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because he didn't have any arms and legs.
I didn't know that.
Bob,
Thanks for the dad joke.
Oh, I got you.
you're welcome.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That went over my head. That went over my head. Okay.
Mary
That was
Greenblatt,
pretty good.
Mary Greenblatt says what Stan did different was add pathos and realism. That's true. And he also said that we identify with. Yep.
Yeah.
And Sci-Fi says,
Agreed, yeah.
dude, a Robin-looking guy with a Punisher-style costume.
Yep.
Epic. Yeah. All right. This looks fun.
And yeah, I did a cartoon thing here in Dell Comics. There was a sci-fi comic book called, oh, here we go, Spaceman, real original name, but they had really good painted covers and everything. But I just decided to make a cartoon version of them, and I changed it to Spaceman, and then his sidekick, Atomic Brain. There's a movie of the same name, which is public domain. But I just thought I'd try to draw a cartoon. I was thinking of maybe doing a cartoon strip or something at one time, but here they are battling some alien bugs. But just
right.
a
Pre-Vespus.
little different take. Yeah. Pre-Vespus. Yeah, kind of like Vespus. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
I wish you could send me some.
Intended.
I wish you could send some of those to
Go
me.
ahead.
I can color those things. I can just color them.
Well, you know, Eric, we look at
Okay.
these public domain names and
Yeah.
things like that, like Spaceman, but it was all new back then, and they were like, "Ooh, Spaceman," you know?
Yeah, Sci-Fi says he was a pilot on the DOS game Moon Rover, played by the kids in the 80s on all the old Apple, what was it, LLC computers. Oh, wow, okay. That's cool. And Splash Pages, hey, Splash Page Comics, hello. He's a West Texan himself. Yes, Splash Page
Oh.
Comics. Subscribe to Splash Page Comics, if you would. Hey, have I made you a moderator, Splash Page? Let me know. If not, I'll moderate. I'll give you a wrench. That'd be fun.
Yeah, hello, Splash Page. Yep. Yeah,
Well,
hello
there's
to
been
everyone
so
in the chat
many,
if I
like
can
the
say
Black
hello.
Man of Bronze, Captain Battle, American Crusader, Miss Mask, Green Llama, Daredevil, which you can't use that name anymore.
Spike Belt Daredevil. Yeah.
But a bunch of public domain characters.
Yeah, exactly.
There's literally probably
to anyone who's listening,
hundreds.
Oh.
There's probably about hundreds,
I read
don't you think?
As far as comics, yeah, as far as the amount of public comic book characters that are public domain that are specifically comic books, there's over 3,250. That's what I read. So yes,
3,
that's just comic books.
250 just comic books. And
No,
like
no,
Greg says, these. I'm sorry. Go ahead. 3,000.
No, go ahead.
3,200 and what?
At 250, around between there, 35,
Oh no.
Kind of roboting there.
You're roboting again, Eric.
There we go. Sorry.
Okay, now we can hear you now.
Shit.
Public domain things don't just go, Alice Adventures in Wonderland from 1865. That's public domain. Anne's of Green Gables, 1980. King Solomon's Mine, War of the Worlds, Black Beauty, Dracula, The Wizard of Oz, Frankenstein. I mean, Gulliver's Travels, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's what I was going to touch upon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Use Danger Guy, says Splash Page Comics. Danger Guy, like Danger Man, but Danger Guy.
That's that's what I was about to say until I speak in roboting. But that's just comic books. But yeah, you're touching upon literature. There's quite a few characters and stories. Science fiction, literature, adventure. Definitely public domain. They're also crossed over in the comic books too. But yeah, exactly, Rex. Yeah, there's quite a few characters and stories.
Or use it for like domain. Inspiration, right? Like Battle Brick Road did.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the
Battle Brick Road. Yeah, like Wizard. Yeah, with Wizard of Oz, some of and most of that's public domain, not all of it, but but most of it is though. Yeah, Wizard of Oz and all that. And
just a little trivia, Eric. Do you know who the original Tin Man was in the silent movies of the Wizard of Oz?
I know this.
The actor who played Jed Clampett on Beverly Hillbillies.
No, you're right.
No,
was in the 1939 version, but the original Tin Man in the silent version.
A silent version?
Yeah, there were silent movies. There was a lot of Wizard of Oz silent versions.
Before the Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
For the live action one.
Wow.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. No, I don't know. Then I don't know who it was.
It was Hardy from Stan and or
Stan Laurel. Oliver
no,
Hardy?
It wasn't Stan Laurel. It was the other guy. Yeah,
Oliver Hardy. Really?
Yeah. Yep. He was the original Tin Man.
I had no idea.
But you're right. Buddy Epson first had the role in the 1939, Judy Garland version, but he had a reaction to the paint and couldn't play the role.
Oh yeah, I can remember reading that.
But you're right. Buddy Epson was picked for that movie originally to do. He even did some promotional, on film promoting the movie, but he never got the role.
That's right. Sci-Fi Nation said he's right. The Oz franchise existed well before the 1939 movie popularized it. Yeah. Well, I got to look back into that. Those silent movies, there's a lot of wealth of information in our silent movies. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, we're kind of crossing the genres and everything. There's quite a few, like Rex touching upon. There are a number of movies that are in the public domain, not just silent ones, but, quote unquote talkies. Because the producers, the studios didn't retain the copyright. They went out of business in one reason or another. But there's quite a bit. There's quite a few things people can watch. Horror and pulp noir and crime and science fiction stuff that you can watch for free, or use.
Is this the Rivetator?
This is something I did. You know what? I never gave the robot a name, but that's pretty.
The Rivetator. Look out for the Rivetator. He's coming to town to kill you all. That's why you have the heroes to fight the Rivetator. Kill him before he kills the whole town. Oh my God. The Rivetator.
Yeah.
There you go. We just created a character.
I was going to do I was going to do like a text comic a few years ago, and I just spot illustrations with it, and this is just the cover I came up with, using some more PD characters and whatnot. Um, I got Human Meteor down here,
Oh
and
yeah,
then Madam Metal, who's another one of my favorites. Um,
Meadow Man.
and then Blue Lady. I got Blue Lady over here. And you can't see her too well. I mean, not how well you can see her, but Nature Woman, just kind of a not really a particular character, but just that's what I called her. We got
Oh
Nature
yeah,
Woman, and then Diamond Jack here in the
oh
corner.
cool.
He's shooting the diamond shaped projectiles, and then I believe Captain Victory down here. One of
Transmedia
the
and
pages.
canonical
So that's what.
participants. Oh, Captain Meter, that's cool. I like that. He
Okay.
looks a little like Herbie. Yeah. Oh, did you draw that?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
looks that looks
Yeah. And
like
this
that looks like a bulleteer, right? Blue bulleteer? No?
a, a little bit. Yeah. It's I kept it close to the original. It's Domino Lady. She's one of the
Oh,
first pulp heroines. Um, she's a wealthy socialite. Her father, who was an attorney, was murdered, and she
That's
sought
right. Yeah.
revenge. She became a crime fighter, and of course, I don't have the pistol depicted, historically accurate, but she wielded a 48, I think it was, and she
okay.
would for connections
Carol.
to find the criminals, and she would leave a calling card after she would apprehend the bad guys, with like a domino on it, and of course she also had a domino style mask, but she was blonde, and dress. Haven't fully colored her here, but this is
Yeah.
something I drew a few years ago. I printed it off and just I did sell this one a few years ago, that the original art, but I just thought I'd show it off again, and I need to finish coloring her. But yeah, she was one of the first Pulp Fiction heroines, and I can't remember who created her. But Moonstone Books, we talked about Moonstone Books a few times. They've
Yeah.
been using her in on a regular basis. So she still has quite a following still. But that's my take
May I
on
ask
a Domino Lady there.
what color
Yeah.
you're gonna color her? What color you gonna color?
Well, I was going to, I was going to probably just leave her dress white, but kind of draw a little bit of a blue tint on the outline to
Ooh.
depict that she's wearing a white dress and opera gloves and everything. And I'm going to color her hair blonde, but
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I
I
ran
like
out
it
of I ran out of ink.
actually I like it unfinished like
But
that
yeah, but
It does. Yeah.
because it's
That's good.
almost like
oh
she's fading
well.
in from the paper. I really like that.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh
It's really
well, thank
cool.
you. I appreciate that.
She's
Yeah.
a snowstorm,
Okay.
but she's kind of nipply. Who knows? Hey.
Wow. Okay.
Ah,
Ah.
ah.
Whew. Wow.
He went there. He went there.
I did. I went there and I came out the other side. Just Carol
Uh,
says, just watch Dario go on the speed date thing on his stream. He got rated A1.
I
Okay.
apologize, Eric.
Oh,
I don't know what you can do about it. But well, I have to give this to Dario. He's putting himself out there, man. Not many people would be willing to do that. I don't think, especially men. But
oh,
oh
God
well.
bless him. Yeah, it's
But
fine.
at least
Hey,
he's trying.
Metal
He's
Movies.
trying.
That's right. Metal Movies and Brucey's Ale chat. Yeah, we need some ale. Metal MMB. Yes, we do. And yeah, it's the Munchausen
MMB.
Hey,
dude.
Matt.
Hey.
Oh, very nice. Look at that. Yeah.
Now that's, oh my God. Okay, now
Yeah,
who's
this is
this girl?
this is my take on Blue Lady. She also had a brief appearance. I really liked her head because she had this a really kind of a sexy costume for the time. Actually,
Yeah.
she had this kind of dress that had the I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Kind of transparent dress that was connected to her her gloves and whatnot. But I changed her around because on her headgear she had like this bluebird on her helmet, which gave her powers. But I added wings and I gave her a ring, kind of like a magic ring that she uses. And here
The
she's
hair
facing off
reminds
against a
me.
lava man.
The hair reminds me of that character that was in the original Guardians of the Galaxy, Nikita.
Yeah, the fire hair chick, right? Yeah,
Nikita.
yeah. Jim Valentino's.
I think
Correct.
that was her name.
Actually, I don't know. I'd probably give it.
I like that, Eric.
Well,
I like
actually,
that
she's
you
wearing a
changed
helmet,
it.
is what it is.
It's a
Okay.
helmet.
Well,
There
I
you go.
like that.
I kept it pretty close.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But as she's facing off against a lava man, which is another popular, not popular, but common trope, which is pretty much public domain. You know,
I
almost
love
all the
lava man.
publishers that
Yeah.
use.
Lava man.
They're fun to use, and they're actually. And you're asking Rex about public domain characters I'm going to use in the first issue of the She Agents. Lava men will definitely show up to play. Go up against a couple of the characters, but
Awesome.
black and white, and it did end up coloring the piece.
Ooh, look at that.
So,
There you go.
and again, that's
Yeah, I like that. Disappeared. Boom. Color.
Mrs.
Lava
Bluebird
man.
on my shoulder.
Defeating Lava Man.
exactly Bluebird.
Turn
Yeah.
him into a boulder. There you go.
And of course, you guys know about Hydra Man from Spider-Man, one of his villains. But there was a Hydra Man long before
Bill
the
Everett.
Spider-Man villain.
Yep, Bill Everett.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah. Okay, yeah. But I kept it. I really didn't change too much on the costume. I just colored it, that color. But here's my take on Hydra Man. Going up.
I really
against
liked
Sea
Hydra
Dragon.
Man.
I did too.
Do you remember? Was that Nidor? Was that Nidor Publishing?
Yeah, I think it was. I have an old Bill
I'm not
Everett.
sure.
Because that was the late
You're probably
30s.
right, Rex.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, that's a great
It probably was.
Whatever you want to call it, like Fing Fang Foom looking whatever they call it.
I like a sea serpent.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Like a sea serpent, sea dragon. I really.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really.
But that's
cool.
Hydra Man. So.
How
Hydra
dare
Man.
you threaten me with water?
Ooh.
Ah,
It's a blue fire sword lady.
And
that's.
I drew I drew a Valkyrie character in Norse mythology, just my take on the Valkyrie character. And you may have seen my Lady Valor character, but
Yeah.
although she's not a Valkyrie, but it's my take on the Valkyrie character.
I can see you're really
as well.
You're really getting a good detail on these characters. This is good.
Well, it could be better. I'm still working on it, But
I am too. We're all working on it. I'm working on mine. You're working on yours, and I've noticed some improvement, man. I've noticed some really good. It looks a little more dynamic than I've seen some of your earlier stuff, but it's really, it's popping. It's really popping.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I drew about 2 years ago, if I remember right. And again,
really,
some of these are quick sketches. And again, some of these are quick sketches I drew on comic book backing boards or cardstock paper. But this one's cardstock paper. And this one here, there's a character called Monk the Man Monster. That's all. I thought, okay, that's a pretty cool name. Monk, M-O-N-K, the Man Monster.
That's a public domain character? I've never heard. Really? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Monk the Man Monster. Yeah, just like a one-story appearance or something. But he was like a henchman, and how they described in the stories that he was adult, a dumbass.
Yeah.
But he was super strong. He was super strong, and he did the bidding of his boss, and I can't
I
remember the
almost
name of the boss
prefer
character.
those one-hit wonders because
I
you
too.
can go anywhere with the character. They're underdeveloped.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the fun part. Yeah, there's a lot of those, like Apex was saying earlier. The obscure ones. I mean, you can dig them up and mess with them. Not everybody is familiar with them, so they might be new to. They are new to a lot of people, but and then the
Yeah.
original American Eagle was a fighter pilot, but I changed it around from a male to a female, and I gave her this costume. I
Oh,
just wanted to make a patriotic superheroine. So, man, that's my take on on
purdy.
America. I'm glad you like her.
She's purdy. It's a
So that's
purdy
my
girl. Nice. I like her costume.
outlook.
Wow. She's purdy.
Well, thank you. Well, awesome. Glad you like the costume. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see it in front of the camera there, but we got
Yeah.
the eagle and the star and the stars and around her visor and the stripes on her helmet and everything. So
Cool.
yeah, and that's my
Awesome,
take
man.
on American
Okay.
Eagle.
I would like to stand by for a little short commercial. Here we go. This
Okay.
short commercial is brought to you
All right.
by Dirk the Demon. What the hell is this?
Oh.
This is a Bill Everett creation. What the hell is going on?
That's
Shouldn't it be a
little boy Fauntleroy.
Roy? Dirk the Demon. Do you look devil? Does he look like a demon to you? No.
Well, demon. Well, what does a demon look like?
It looks like a
Apex?
female.
Just
I thought it was too. I broke open. And went, what the hell is this? No, it's an actual comic strip. Dirk the Demon. Okay,
It was
back
a-
to Eric and Boyd.
it was a different time, fellas. A different time. Ooh,
Back to-
look at this one.
Ooh, look at him.
And of
Who's
course, you
this,
guys
Eric?
probably know, there are 100,000 different the hood. So,
The hood.
my take on the hood.
What color is he?
Yeah,
gonna
the
be?
hood. There's the hood.
Uh,
There's the black hood.
I
Yeah.
like his collar. It's
I really
kind of.
never thought about it.
I like his collar. It's almost Buster Crab, Ming the Merciless.
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make him a little bit different. So I thought, let's give him some flair.
The actor, just a bit of
do that.
trivia, the actor that played Ming the Merciless in those Buster Crab, like Flash Gordon Goes to Mars or Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe,
Double pop color.
he was independently wealthy. He really didn't need to act,
Huh.
but he did. It was just something he did.
I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
It's like a hobby to him. Yeah.
Mm.
Could you hold that other one up
Interesting.
again, Eric? Could we take
Well,
another
hold up
look at that?
The Ming
Yeah,
the
sure.
Merciless guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
see him.
Now, is that related to some of the, like the MLJ, the hood, or?
Yeah, it's smoke behind him.
Okay, we're seeing
Yeah,
the middle. You kind of,
there actually
kinda-
there are a couple characters. One was from
uh-huh.
yeah. There is one from MLJ that was the hood,
Yeah,
But,
where he had a
but
noose,
then there's one that isn't.
sort of like the Hangman.
That's Hangman. Yeah, there's Hangman.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I do like to smoke. It's cool. Yeah. Red hood, blue hood, black hood, purple hooded cobra. Said Shadowhawk. Absolutely.
And you saw that smaller version of this sketch I drew earlier with Cormoran, the giant character, and again with
Yeah.
Starlight and Magnet and Ace Powers and then Vapo Man. But,
Ace
something I
Powers,
drew
wow.
again.
Ace Powers. Wow.
Yeah, Ace Powers. Yeah, Ace Powers. He's a
Have you
science
heard
fiction
of
based?
have you heard of
hero.
TNT Todd,
TNT Todd.
Eric?
have actually. I was going to comment on that, Rex. I've seen a couple different versions of him. There's a fellow who's publishing Roy Johnson. He's revived the Standard Comics, and TNT Todd is one of the characters in the team. And then also John Della Rose in his Flying Sparks comic. He has TNT Todd in there, but he made him kind of like a joke character, where he throws the dynamite and explodes and propels him through the air and everything. But he's more of a humorous character in the John Della Rose's Flying character. So yeah.
Well, I had totally forgotten about that character, and then that Indiegogo project of public domain characters came up, and I said, "Oh yeah, I need to get that just to see what." Because there were so many big names associated with that project, and one of the last George Perez pieces he did was a TNT Todd,
Really?
and he actually made that old character look cool.
Awesome. Mary Greenblatt says the big guy kind of reminiscent of Phantasmo.
Phantasmo, yeah.
Well, yeah, Meyer, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you Phantasmo here in a little bit, but yeah, that was Cormoran the Giant. My take on Cormoran the Giant character from Jack the Giant Slayer, Jack the Giant Killer. But you'll see Phantasmo. You will see Phantasmo. This is my take on I'm not sure if they did Shadowhawk. TNT Todd, like I said, he had the dynamite explosion powers. Sure I'd have to watch it again. I'm not sure they did.
I'm gonna have to watch the second.
I hate the name though. I like the character, but I hate the name.
Todd. Some guy named Todd. He blows himself up and he flies through the air. What the hell is that?
But the costumes I've seen, the renditions I've seen them have been pretty cool though. But we're touching upon mythology. I could have done a better job on this one, but from Greek mythology, one of my takes on Athena, I drew this about year and a half.
I want to point something out to you, Eric. I want to point something out. That style. No, not that. I'm saying the art style. There's an artist named Tom Floyd. Tom Floyd. He did independent comic company called Elite Comics. It was Independent Comics, but changed to Elite back in
Elite
1986.
Comics. Yeah,
Elite Comics. Did what was that one that Dream guy? Oh shit, Epsilon Wave. Yeah, Epsilon Wave.
Yeah.
And they had this character there, this female character.
And Sea Dragon was one of them.
Sea Dragon, yeah. That style reminds me of Tom Floyd right there.
Yeah.
A bit like him.
Sea Dragon was a backup character.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the Epsilon Wave. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. So I remember Lone Star before the Mike Miller Lone Star. It was a Lone Star character. He threw like stars, like this, little star weapons. He carried a rope and he had a mask on. It drives a Trans Am or something.
The Lone Ninja.
Yeah.
In and around.
In and around their mouth. Yeah.
I looked up some old, like the ancient artwork and stuff, and some of the drawings I'd seen had depicted Athena with this like mohawk basically on her helmet and everything. So I thought that'd be pretty cool to use.
Hey, that's cool.
Have you thought about doing?
I never read. I heard talking Epsilon Wave, but
yeah, they're fun books. Yeah,
and you get like $2.
Have you thought about?
I never read it. I know. Talking.
Yeah, you ought to grab some for like half price comic stores.
I'll definitely. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I've never seen it. I never read it. I know what you're talking about though. Going back to the 40s and everything. One of the very first costume heroines that was in a comic strip that was created, written, and illustrated by female cartoonist Judy Tarpe Mills was her name, but she
Yeah.
came up with this character called Miss Fury. This is my take on Miss Fury. So it's a little bit more risque than the original one,
I
but
like
in the
it.
original story, she went to a party and a costume party, and someone there had a costume the same as hers, and her she was a wealthy socialite, and then her maid suggested she put on a costume that she had that was like a costume, but she didn't know it was created by a witch doctor, which in the process gave her superpowers and stuff. But anyway,
Yeah.
this is my take on Miss Fury. Um, I hope you like that one.
Did you
I
see
love it.
Billy? Did you
But
see
yeah,
Billy Tucci's book that he came out with
I have that.
on Miss Fury?
Yeah, the Miss
no,
Fury comic.
I know about it. I didn't pick it up or anything. Yeah, I remember hearing about it. And Miss Fury was in Project Superpowers and other publishers as well. But yeah, did you get that one, Rex? Or
No, I didn't get it, but
I
I
bought
thought
it.
it was
I got it.
interesting that the people that worked on it was like an all-female team, just about, I guess.
Yeah, that's wild.
It was kind of a tribute to, like you said, one of the few female artists within the field. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, Tarpe
Yeah.
Mills. I have that
Yeah,
one. This is a
exactly.
good
Yeah.
book.
So,
Yeah,
you know, who did Monster MD, Apex?
Von Klaus. Von Klaus.
Von Klaus. See, now he's done the Black Terror. Billy Tucci's done Miss Fury, and been done very well with those campaigns. And those are public domain characters.
Right. Absolutely. Ooh, who's
And
she?
you know, I think Eric's been on my show and we've talked public domain characters, and some people in the chat said, well, you should create your original characters, your own characters, because you all own the IP and it'll be, but you know, there's some campaigns that have used the public domain characters in new and interesting ways. And I think there's a lot of people that would like to see these old characters revived in an intelligent way and not so dated, you know, just updated. And I think there's a place for public domain characters still to be used. Hey, Caroline, happy birthday. It's Caroline's birthday.
Happy birthday to Caroline.
And she's going to have a stream, I think, later
Happy
today,
birthday,
much
Caroline.
later. Well, Sunday anyway. It's midnight right now, but
Yeah.
well, it's already Sunday over there for her. She's
like
in the
6
UK.
a.m. Yeah.
This is an interesting character, Eric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Voltus.
I could have done a better job with her. She looks a little bit too ice-like, I was told. So I need to, you probably, the electrical, power, the energy form characters are pretty popular, not popular, but a well-used trope and everything. But I was thinking of Livewire, one of Superman's enemies. But Voltus was just a name of that popped up on on a circus performer, like a sideshow poster or something. But it was considered public domain, and I thought it'd probably be a cool name to use. And I used a little bit of the symbol from a Lightning Girl that's on her costume, and I incorporated that. And I gave her this, like a containment suit, hence the mask and the suit and everything. But I need to go back and change the way her energy, the electricity appears here. But I drew this a couple years ago too, just kind of messing around. But Voltus is actually going to be an enemy of the She Agents, but I thought I'd pop her in here anyway. So
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, well, thank you. And I really didn't think of I had to come up with a name for this one. It was just an excuse to draw a space chick with a ray gun. But there's a character, science fiction character called a space chick called Saturnia. So yeah, just a space chick with a ray gun.
I have a galaxy Galaxy Girl in my array of
Oh,
characters. Yeah,
oh, you do okay. Well,
I do.
y'all,
Yeah.
do you have it available? I mean, do you have it with you or
Yeah.
by
Let me
you?
go
Or
look. I have a.
I would,
I did a poster type print of one.
I
I'll
would
have to
like to
fish
see
it out.
that. I Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I saw that one. I don't think I've seen that one or not. I don't
Hmm.
recall it.
Go take a look. Oh, it's Nighthawk. Huh.
Yeah, yeah, there was, and of course, again, I did a gender swap and everything. There was a male character called Nighthawk,
Yeah,
but I
Marvel.
just made her an avian, character, gave her the wings and the
Yeah,
bird mask and everything. And again, just an excuse to draw kind of like a pinup type sketch here.
of course. It's all good. Looks really cool. Hello, it's Shadowhawk says, going to get another CST done for you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful birthday, Caroline. Yeah. Oh, you got some little biographies written down about the characters, I suppose.
Yeah, this again, there are like 20 dozen different comics with the name Freedom Guard, but several
Huh.
years ago, I was trying to come up with a comic, and it's just like a promotional flyer I was working on. But and
Oh,
again,
that's cool.
I showed my blue lady character,
Huh.
and then at the time I used Captain Flag instead of Captain Victory, and then
Yeah.
Hydra Man again. Use Hydra Man,
Nice.
and then Man of
Everett.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, Everett. Yeah, exactly.
Bill
Yep.
Everett will approve, I think. Yeah. He'll approve. Definitely. It's
And
cool.
then Nyoka the Jungle Girl. I made her like a giantess character in the
Oh,
comic.
okay. It
But
reminds me of
yeah,
the AC character a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. AC's using their version of Nyoka, but I just decided to make her a giantess character. But
Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Yeah, yeah.
and give me. Do you need to go get that? I mean, do you have that Galaxy Gal or
Galaxy Girl. I'll have to
Galaxy
fish it
Girl?
out.
I'm
I
sorry,
gotta
Galaxy
I gotta
Girl.
use a rod and reel and fish her out.
Oh, okay,
Give me a moment. Go and
okay,
proceed if you want.
okay,
Yeah, no biggie.
okay. Yeah, give me just a second here. I'm trying to see if I have that other piece. Uh, yeah, we're talking about was it Project Superpowers? But I can't remember where. But Woman in Red is my take on Woman in Red, and I did sell this one last year too. But just a pretty simple sketch. Woman in Red was pretty popular, and I think it was Veiled Lady was another one. I need to draw a Veiled Lady, but there's my take on Woman in Red. And bear with me for a second. I do need to get something to drink real quick. And to anyone watching and listening, I really appreciate you being here. If you're not subscribed to Apex Comics channel, please do so. And of course, subscribe to Rex's channel, Devil Flyer Momentum. Um, please do that if you haven't subscribed to their channels already.
I found her. I believe I have found her. Be revert.
Yep, I'm ready.
This is Galaxy Girl.
There we go. All right, I love it.
Galaxy Girl. She's
I'm a
not of
sucker
this
for.
world.
Oh, I love it. Did you ever do a comic, or is it just a character you
No,
did?
I just
Mm,
I saw this one some hot girl, some pinup girl in
mhm.
a wild pose. I decided to go, oh, there she is. And so I kind of did that, made her a little more leggy,
There
right?
we go. Got to
Added
do
some
that.
little space background. Okay, in the background. Oh wait, where am I? Okay, right here. Let's get a little closer. Get a little closer from this planet. There's a cadre of surfers going toward the planet. Yeah,
There we go. A little Easter egg stuff, right?
little Easter egg in this drawing. You didn't even know until I pointed it out. There
No,
you
it
go.
didn't. No.
Galaxy girl.
Well, I have to ask a question about Galaxy Girl.
Yeah, sure.
Has she been flying around Uranus?
Oh, wow.
Oh! Ah!
Now,
Ouch!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
Ah! Ah, my
now,
God!
now, people may have forgotten, but Eric was the grand prize winner. He named one of my characters. He guessed the name, Total Mystery.
Oh,
So
damn, he did. So
he
he
got
gets
the
a
grand
prize.
prize of everything in the campaign sent to him. So
Nice.
yeah, you got that to look forward to, Eric. I don't know if I have your information, so if you haven't sent it, DM.
Yeah, yeah. I sent it to you on Twitter, or I
Oh,
can send it. I can send it you on Facebook too, since we're connected on Facebook. So
oh, it's good. If you've got it in Twitter, I'll take it off Twitter and send that out to you when we go publish here at the end of next week.
oh
As
wow,
soon
okay,
as
I didn't
I
know that was happening. Wow.
Interplanet Janet. She's a
yeah, we'll
galaxy
do a
girl.
close.
Interplanet Janet.
Interplanet Janet.
We'll do a closeout stream before it closes out. But yeah,
Cool. Sweet man, the interplanet Janet.
and
That's Shadow's character. He
Eric
could use that.
Lorenzo Sleestack, he was the next winner of the mystery gift, so he'll be getting a mystery gift as
Mystery.
well.
Ooh.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Awesome.
And it took about 3 weeks for Eric to guess the name. Everybody was
It did.
guessing and having fun with it. It was a fun little contest. I really didn't mean it to turn into something like that, but yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, it worked though. It worked.
Dead.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you kept me out of trouble with trying to guess the name. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You did. You guessed it.
I got lucky actually. I think I was just throwing everything up.
Well, you kept guessing. You kept guessing, and and you weren't the only one. There was about 4 or 5 people really guessing at it for about 3 weeks, and you were just throwing out names there, and you guessed it. Total Mystery was the.
Yeah, I remember. Mrs. Good Stuff was right along there too.
Tragic Meatloaf. That's where Tragic Meatloaf came from.
Total Maniac.
Total Maniac. Yeah.
French Sister, Mom. What else? There's a cadre of TMs.
Titty Milker and.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Woo! Oh yeah.
We have very imaginative chat.
Yes, we do. Jellhawk is drunk. It's my dick in a box. Really?
What?
Okay. That's what he says.
Yeah, I believe YouTube has new emojis for people to use now.
That's
so
funny.
I think that's what he's doing. He's
playing. You're welcome,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but
and your coloring book here is available on, is it Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. You get it for like $5.99 if you're in the US, free shipping if you have Amazon Prime. And that's issue number 1 or the first one. And they're in the process of working on number 2. I don't know when it's it might be available by the year, maybe before Christmas or whatever. I will share that information when I know for sure. I will have one drawing in the second one, but in this first one, I got 3 sketches. And the reason I'm bringing this out, not to try to sell anything, it's just that a lot of the artwork in here, public domain characters that were drawn by several other artists. Some of the characters in here are from trademark copyrighted from the creators themselves, but Dell Comics, which went defunct around 1964, somewhere around there. But their line of superhero characters are public domain. Um,
Do you
so,
know why?
yeah,
Do you know why they went out of business,
uh,
Eric? Do you know why Dell Comics went out
I
of
I
business?
can't I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, there may have been a death of the publisher. It may have been competition with DC and Marvel. I
Yeah.
can't remember specifically why. I would. That's a good question. I thought I knew the answer to that, but I can't remember offhand. But as you know, I mean, they were running like 1940 up until
Uh,
1964, and they were covering, um, a lot of the
I
cartoon
thought it was
characters.
after
Disney.
64 because they had
Hmm.
like a superhero Dracula and Frankenstein and I even seen public domain comics out
Well, yeah,
there.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think it was I think it was 1964. I'm not
Okay.
100% certain, but like 98% sure. But yeah, those
Okay.
characters, Frankie, their takes on
Well, that
Stein
makes
and
sense because
and
like
Lita.
they're
Yeah.
long-standing, almost like showcase comics over there at DC, where it showcased new characters or the four color line that had been running since the mid 30s.
Yeah.
And the very first one
Yeah.
in the series was Dick Tracy.
oh,
So long running four
Hmm.
color comics line. It ended about that time, and then there were Mary Toons
oh,
that ran for a long time with Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. It ended in about 63 or 62. And so
okay.
I was wondering what happened to Dell Comics.
Show us your sketches in there.
Yeah, you have like two pieces in this coloring book, don't you?
Yeah, go show it off. We'll see it.
Yeah. I've got three.
Oh,
Okay,
three.
cool.
Okay.
But
Hey, good.
yeah. But yeah, but I want to show some of the art. You're talking about, the Dell version of Dracula. They made him a
Oh,
superhero.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
That's gonna kind of,
Uh-huh.
I remember that.
yeah. So that's, yeah. There's another piece in here with I'm gonna go through here real quick and find that another artist
Okay.
did that looks really cool. But there's some pieces in here that are um too good to be in a coloring book, but I'm not complaining about that. But there's some
Oh
pretty,
yeah.
yeah. Someone did this.
Oh,
I don't know how
cool.
well I don't know how well you can see it or not, but I'm gonna flip this page
Jack of
over here.
Spades. Is that who that is? Jack of
Yeah,
Spades?
yeah,
No.
yeah, no, yeah. The Knave of Spades. That's Kevin James Freer. Really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork there.
That's
So
cool.
Yes,
that's
it's nice. Yeah.
that's
It's like
cool.
stippling. Is that stippling? No? Or is it just great to
Well, okay, yeah, just not well, a little bit, but he's got the lines. He just did
A little
a
cross hatching.
cross hatching.
be
There we
fancy?
go. Cross hatching. Why could I not remember all three? Aren't we
Yeah.
fancy?
I'd like to see him go
But
up against Marvel Jack of Spades.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Jack of Hearts. Jack of Hearts,
that'd
right?
be
Or
that'd be
Jack of Hearts,
that'd
yeah.
be
Yeah.
Jack of Hearts. I knew what you were talking about. That would be an
Oh,
explosive battle, Rex. But
oh, that'd be
bad
cool.
pun on my part.
If Marvel would get their head out of their butts and start doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen anytime
Captain
soon.
Infinity. Hello.
But here's,
Captain.
Dracula, like I said,
There's
they made him a
Dracula,
superhero
yeah.
here. But, well, it's fake.
I got
It's
tail.
fake. It,
he's lit.
it, it's fake. It's a drawing. It's actually a drawing table. It's fake. It's I don't know, particle board or whatever the hell it is, but
Looks good though.
yeah. And then Dracula's girlfriend, Theta.
Sport.
Yeah. So, and then and the Rex talking about Frankenstein. They had Frankenstein, but he looked funky though because he had this green skin. And the colored comic had this green skin with the stark white hair. Like,
Oh.
okay.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
and then they had Werewolf. Then they had Werewolf, who's actually like
Yeah,
a spy
Werewolf was an
character.
interesting
But
character. He was kind of like a silhouette type character with like a wolf.
Huh. Wild.
yeah, like a sidekick and everything. Yeah, it was really different. It was really different. but I'm trying to
It's a good book.
see.
Yeah.
I have a gentleman, artist friend, Rock Baker, who, as before with you, Rex, who worked on Fan Force years ago. He's got some really wonderful pieces in here. His take on Sheena, the Jungle
Oh,
Queen,
Very
kind of
nice.
yeah.
isn't
Hey,
I
that,
bought
Carol.
the
Hey,
awesome?
Captain.
Isn't that awesome?
Iris McCalla the Sheena DVDs. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm willing to. It's yeah,
Oh,
looks
sweet,
great. Yeah,
sweet.
Sheena, Queen of the
Yeah,
Jungle.
and that's
Now, wasn't she on TV in the
let me see.
50s?
Late 50s, early 60s. Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
1959 to 62, I believe. And you will Google it and correct
And
me if
Shark
I'm wrong.
Girl. Who's this?
Shark Girl
that's one
of the
Rock's.
Ocean.
He called her. He called her. Yeah, he called her PJ Sharks.
PJ Sharks. Her
It's
PJ's like a shark
really,
jammies.
it's really fun. Shark Ball.
She's cute.
I guess so. And you probably know about the Fab Four Rex, the Dell
Yeah.
comics,
Uh-huh.
the superheroes. They were androids.
They lasted 4
but they were
issues.
by teenagers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, 4 issues. Yep.
4 issues. Uh-huh.
And
I have all
Pollyanna
4 of those.
was-
Yeah.
Oh, you got them all. Cool.
Yeah, Dale was really
of
trying to
course,
compete at that
Fan-
time. Dale was really trying to compete at that time. That's Phantom Lady there, isn't it? Or
As family, it looks like family. Ooh, nice shot there. She's bending over, looking at you.
Yeah.
Look
That's
at my butt.
it's Rock Baker
Shoot.
with the original version of Phantom Lady.
Great
that-
job.
The
and
blackout.
she had a little
blackout
instead of
eye.
throwing out light, it projected darkness, didn't it? The little box there.
Yeah, it did. I remember. Yeah, the dark light or something.
Yeah, like a dark ray, like a
Wasn't that
blackout,
character?
kinda-
Wasn't that character used by DC Comics in?
Yeah, Freedom Fighters. Freedom Fighters.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, because she was
Absolutely.
an old Fawcett character,
Yeah,
and they bought out Fawcett.
Yeah.
I guess in the early '70s.
they did. They used
But
it.
I was also
Exactly.
thinking they had a similar
Yeah, they did.
character in All Star Squadron.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Look at your Roy Thomas All-Star Squadron issues, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Yes. That's good.
Shadowhawk says, "Is this
Yeah, I'm trying to get some
available?"
All-Star Squadron.
Eric,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
you-
Yeah.
Someone throw in the
Yeah,
link for
yeah.
the Indelible Comics, if you would, please.
Okay.
Moderators. Yeah. So
Someone-
buy a copy.
Someone just pull out their hat and find this and drop
Yeah.
the link.
Drop the link. I know I've modded pretty much every one of you
If-
lovely people.
If
It's
if you
on
have
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
Amazon
Prime.
Prime.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the name of it's INDELLIBLE. The
Indelible
Comics.
Comics.
Indelible.
That's very
yeah.
clever. Very
I
clever.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it today.
Yeah,
or tomorrow. For Christmas.
exactly.
Yeah,
Now, do you get a cut? Do you get a kickback from this, Eric?
I hope so.
Well, this is on these not really a cut. I hate to say this, kind of like a subsidy publishing thing. I got a discount on the coloring on on the cost of the actual comic book. I got a
Thanks,
deep
Carl.
discount.
Okay.
So I did really get paid for it. So it's kind of like, I did get my name out there. I had my artwork published, but I didn't get comp copies. I got discounts on the copies. But like with the Golden Era Comics, the Golden Era Comics presents with my Mr. Muck character, I did get comp copies. But this one, kind of a reduced price, which, I'm not 100% happy with. But, when I'm trying to get my name out there a little bit or get some recognition for the art, But
I get it.
I paid. I mean, it's a mixed bag. It's kind of a I can understand, but still, if I can at least get a free copy, would have been cool. But anyway, that's how that goes.
Yeah, I
But
hear you. I've been there myself.
but yeah, I paid artists. I didn't expect payment or anything, but
Wow,
I'm
look at that.
complaining
Oh,
a little bit, but I'm complaining at the same time. So but yeah, well, thank you,
Is
Carol. Yeah,
that
there you
is
go.
that Daniel Boone there? Who is that?
is that Daniel Boone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let me take a look. I think that's who it's supposed to be. Let me take a look here. Oh no, actually, it's Ben Bowie. Ben Bowie.
Oh, Ben Bowie. Yeah,
All right.
he was
Yeah,
featured in 4-Color Comics several times.
the art
Oh,
editor
right.
drew him there.
Yeah,
I like the raccoon hat. Looks like he's alive on his head.
Yeah, and exactly. Yeah,
it looks like a honey badger.
I'm stuttering.
Probably is.
A honey badger. Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Thank
This
you, Carol.
this other character in the chair
But,
looks like a character out of SpongeBob.
It does. What the hell is he? Oh, Bloor,
he
dictator
does,
of
doesn't
what?
he? Not that I know SpongeBob or anything, but yeah, I can see that. And I
SpongeBob.
don't know where he first appeared. I don't know if that's something they came up with
Dictator
or it
of
was in the comics.
Dictator of what? What does it say at the bottom? Your anus. Ha ha. Yeah, it's a long running
That's
joke from
that's where
Galaxy
Eric
Girl.
got that from. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, actually, I blame Aaron Lopresti because they've been using that as a running gag on his show. Like every
Oh,
Sunday, he jokes around with
oh,
his
that's
wife
right. He
Shelley,
does.
and
I remember that.
yeah, so blame Aaron Lopresti.
This is a skit, maybe, Captain. So I just.
And then I believe Meyer Greenblatt had mentioned Phantasmo. Well, here is Phantasmo drawn by Marvin Mann. He's a superhero character who can do a giant, and he can manipulate light and shadow, and several other abilities and super strength. But there's Phantasmo, and another one of the art directors, Derek Gross Jr. He had worked on Mercy. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, and I always struggle with the name. But the She-Bat character, he had worked on that indie title several years ago. But this is his artwork, just like a Western bar scene. But it's really good. It's really good.
That's cool.
The She-Bat character, was that Neil Adams?
Not that. Yeah, that's
no,
that's
not the
shape.
no, not no.
It's Valeria.
Not the continuity comics one.
Okay, Valeria.
No, not
okay.
Valeria.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's one. There's another one. Murcielega. It's another female Bat character. Not the continuity comics one. Not Valeria.
No.
Give me a second. I gotta get some water real quick, and I'll
Go ahead.
announce it here
Take your
just a
time.
second.
Almost looks like Marshall Dillon there in the foreground from Gunsmoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna read it here and see what
Smells broken.
Madam Arania, which
I
means,
love that it
spider.
has the checklist
So that
on the
means-
back.
Madam
I like
Spider.
that too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it
yeah.
tell you? Does it tell you page numbers, Eric?
Yeah, the glossary. Yeah,
Okay, that's great that they have it on the back of the cover.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Go ahead and get you some water, Eric.
Get some water, Eric.
Unfortunately, though,
Water.
they did make. Yeah, they made a couple mistakes with some of the names, but it's been but with the credits
Nice. That's cool.
here. Derek Gross Jr. He created this comic book character called Mercy. I can't pronounce it. I can speak Spanish and I'm struggling with it. Murcielega. There we go. It's another female Bat character. But that's what he had worked on, an indie comic. And this is Madame Aranya, which is Spider. So basically,
cool.
Madame Spider is what.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's a pretty cool piece. really detailed.
Cool.
And I don't know. This looks like it's either Alexander the Great or Caesar with a submachine gun in a subway.
Oh wow.
So
How
that
about
was
that?
pretty friggin' like Jake. That's different.
Well, Eric, go get you some water, and
And
we will play a quick trailer.
Go ahead and get some water, buddy. We're gonna play a trailer real quick.
You can
Okay.
share my screen.
okay,
and
cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, here we
thank
go.
you.
Although it goes by
Okay,
quick,
cool.
30 seconds. Let me get it here.
I have a backup for that too when you're ready. Whatever.
Okay,
I'll
great.
back you up after this one. Yeah. All right. And we are back. That's Eric and Boyd.
Right on.
Yes.
Hello again. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I will mention this artist, Eric Bowen. He drew a sketch of Mr. Muck for me, which I really like. But there's the character Kona, the jungle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't say the jungle lord, but you know what I'm talking about, Rex?
Monster
With
Island.
the prehistoric
Monster
animals
Island,
and-
wasn't it?
Monster
Yeah.
Island. That's what it was. Monster Island. Monster Island. Yes. But
I
look at
have
this one. He did a
several
really good
Kona.
job.
Maybe
He did a really nice
almost a complete run.
job.
I think even Gil Kane did one of the covers
Oh yeah.
for Kona.
Mm. Oh, sweet! I did. Cool.
There's also
Yeah, but
Tok'ra.
this is Eric Bowen. And
There's
I,
also
like I
a
said,
character called Tok'ra.
Tok'ra.
That's kind of
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
he's not in the coloring book there.
No, I would have remembered that name.
Okay.
No.
Or Toka.
Tok'ra.
Something
I
like that.
Was
like
that
Okra.
a Dell comic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okra?
Cool.
Okra?
Okra. Oh,
I
somebody
think
fried some
Toka.
okra.
Toka,
But-
Toka,
Yeah.
I think.
I think so. I believe so.
Yeah.
Here we go. Frog G and Shadow is Shadow Band.
I'm not
Back
familiar
here.
with that one.
Yeah.
Are
That's
those
right.
in alphabetical order or by page number on the back?
They're just with the credit, just page number with the characters and credit to
Oh,
the
cool.
artist. There's really no they're the glossary. It's with the page.
So your
numbers and
name's
everything.
on the back.
There are a couple of
that,
mistakes here.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
So your name's on the back
It's
of
on the
there
back
3
here.
times, huh?
yeah.
hey,
So
look at that. Yeah, show your name real quick.
yeah.
Show
Yeah,
your
my-
name.
Show your
Okay.
name. Dr. Self.
Wow. Okay.
So
Eric,
I got-
where is that? Oh,
yeah,
Apex, you blow me away.
Spaceman.
Yeah, I see that. Eric
there is
and
Eric
Boyd.
and
Look
Boyd.
at
Look at you. Good job,
that.
my
Spaceman
friend.
versus the
All right,
Angel
man.
of
Eric and Boyd.
An-
Look at that. Awesome.
Antares.
Yeah, the
Frog. Yeah.
Antares, I guess.
Antares.
Yeah,
Okay.
the art editor came up with the name for the space alien. Yeah, I didn't. I just came up with the character. I
Hey, Dave.
named him, but the art editor named him. Well, hey Dave.
Dave.
So yeah, also
Dave.
that here in a little bit.
Nice.
Are we okay to keep going?
Do it. Keep going. Yes. Of course.
That looks
But-
like
and again,
Flexo out the window.
I'm not like,
Fleck.
but
Who?
okay. And with he's got a bit of a
Who's that perv looking
that the
at her?
character again, that space alien, the dictator from
Oh,
Uranus, dictator
Uranus.
Do you know when?
He's a perv. He's a creepy alien.
oh, is he
Creepy
related to the
alien.
creep? Yeah.
Did you say Dell Comics started in
I don't know.
1930?
It's possible.
1930s? Really? Dell? I didn't know.
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that early. I thought it was like 1940 or something.
I,
wow.
yeah.
No,
okay.
no. Dell started in the mid
Wow.
to early 30s, and the first four
Oh.
color was Dick Tracy.
Oh, that's 1931, right?
That's right. That's right. You mentioned that. Duh. In one ear and out the other on my part. But yeah, I forgot about that.
I gotta look at the history of Dell.
I don't know.
And Dale still,
Yeah,
but
I don't know
I mean, I
his
still
character,
see, I still see that they use the Dale name in like puzzle books and stuff
Yeah,
on
they
the-
probably do puzzles.
on the
Something.
stands.
Yeah, somebody who bought Dell, they used the name, I think. for
Oh,
that.
that's
guess.
yeah. This is I Dell Comics. There's the Del Rey Publishing. I think you're thinking of Del Rey Publishing.
Oh, okay.
DELREY. Yeah,
So-
that is a book publisher, and as you're talking about puzzles and stuff like that, crossword puzzles and puzzles, that's Del Rey. This was DELL. But
Right.
yeah, I know who you're talking about, though, Rex. And let me see, someone I know watched a Roger Moore movie that I had similar eye color.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I did
did
a
a
morph
morph comparison of the eyes, and lo and behold, she was right.
So Dave travels in time. He's Roger Moore.
I'm sorry,
folks.
I was.
I like your Bond movies, Dave. You're great.
You probably like this one, Apex. This, I think, if I
wow.
remember right, I think it's let me. Yep, I was right. Yeah, this is a compilation of images that Jim Ludwig he took from the comics and pasted them together.
Oh,
But
I
Don
like that.
Winslow of the Navy.
Oh
Winslow
yeah,
of
look
the
at
Navy.
that. I've heard of that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, Don
Yeah.
Winslow actually had a movie serial.
Oh,
In
like
fact,
what?
I think Don Winslow in the comics was the first movie adaptation in comics.
Oh, cool.
If I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, and if you've got a copy of
I
it,
didn't know. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
it's pretty collectible. It's because it's an early Dale, and there's not many copies out there, and it being the first movie adaptation comic, I think it's acquired some value.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And this is a character, Lobo, a Western character, and I
Yeah,
believe he was
gunfighter.
African American. I think either African American or
Okay.
Hispanic. One of the, I can't remember which.
He was
But this is
African
Jeff
American.
Austin and Jeff
Yeah.
Austin.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
he appeared in like 2 comics.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Gunhawks. Marvel came out in like the early 70s. They're like
Yeah.
7 or
So yeah,
issues, I think. Yeah.
one of the first.
Yes.
One of the first black heroes in the comics. So.
yeah, Black Heroes
He
and
may be the first black hero actually. I
What-
can't
what-
think of any prior to
That's
him.
possible. We'd have to research
What-
that one.
what date did that come out? I wonder.
I
Not
think
the
that was
50s?
in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Westerns were very popular in the 50s and 60s.
yes, they were. So I believe it was
Yeah, they
50s for
were.
that.
Yep.
We like that city scene there. The one on the right.
I think
Well-
he only had 2 issues.
Yeah. I'd.
So he's public domain, huh? Interesting.
That's
Yeah.
cool comic art. You're right.
Yeah.
They've,
And this artwork here, and as you know, FemForce AC Comics, Jeff Austin, he'd been working on quite a bit of the FemForce stuff. He drew this one, the inks, and he's an inker. But
So
That's great.
Lobo's
Lobo.
kind of like a generic name, right, Eric? Like Cougar or Wolf. You could probably use Lobo, even though there's a Lobo over at DC Comics.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So don't use it like
oh
they
sure,
do.
yeah. As long as you don't, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
As long as you don't have the
Yeah,
likeness
exactly.
of the DC
Yep.
character, right?
Right. Ooh, there's a tiger. And
Yeah, exactly.
Is that?
Yep.
What is
I
that?
know there was a
Yeah, I'm gonna
Tiger
look at and see
Girl. I know there was a Tiger Girl that
Yeah, I'm
gonna
appeared
see what
in one comic
Oh,
Hmm.
in the 60s.
Oh, okay.
But I
she's
think
called,
Tiger Girl went back further than that in other
Phasia the
comics.
Tiger Queen.
Tiger, okay.
Phasia the Tiger Queen. Okay.
That's Phasia the Tiger Queen.
Phasia.
You have to wonder
Phasia
where
the
they
Tiger
came up
Queen.
with these names.
Smoking
sometime.
weed and drugs and drinking and
Okay.
imagination.
That's
and
one
staying
theory.
up late at night and maybe dreaming of something and writing it down. Something
The
like
one on the right reminds me of Adam Hughes' artwork.
that. Oh, I like that one.
Exactly.
Who drew
a
that?
little bit. I'm going to sound like an ass when I say this. A little bit too close to home to Adam Hughes, but it's J.W. Irwin. Still a beautiful piece. Still a beautiful piece. But the Owl Girl, his take on Owl Girl here.
Yeah.
Owl Girl.
Yep.
That is cool.
And that's
I like that.
Yep.
And now, was Owl Girl? I can't remember. Was she associated with the owl?
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Like his sidekick / girlfriend, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Companion to
thought
the
so.
owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
When I moved my comics,
just like
from,
Dracula and
when I moved my comics, one of my Draculas, Dale Draculas, where the superhero Dale Draculas kind of got damaged.
Oh, wow. That's too bad.
I was thinking it was one of the owl because I do have some of the owl ones too. That's neat with the cigar and everything. Looks like a giant turtle or something.
Turtles.
I don't know. I remember what the character is supposed to be. Let me
Gamera.
take a look here. If it says.
Gamera
it's
with a
just
cigar.
It's just the Indel. Yeah, I don't know who it's supposed to
A
be.
few days
know,
ago,
I'm sorry.
Gamera. It was the anniversary of the movie being released in 1965.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's 58. No, 57 years old. Not 50. Yeah, 57. Gamera.
Yeah. Gamera is also, speaking of public domain, that's also in the public domain too. That movie. So,
Oh,
I
it
didn't
is.
know that.
Wow.
Really?
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
The
It
flying
100%. I was
turtle
really
that loves
I'm gonna have
children.
a flying turtle in my comic. Why not?
I know.
Oh, hell.
Try to
Well,
defeat the creep. or
Those
something.
are fun movies,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can use them.
Yeah.
And this is again Rock Baker with his take on Nyoka, the Jungle Girl. The
Oh,
adventure.
yeah. She was
Adventure
very
Girl,
popular, wasn't she? She
Yeah.
was in several movies.
Yeah, she was.
In movie serials. Yeah. AC Comics has
Exactly. And in fact, I got a yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, their take on Nyoka with their serial, their take on her with their movies DVD, and that actress is she's
if you think about
She's,
it, Eric, how old is Bill Black? He's probably got to be approaching 80.
Yeah.
And he grew up looking.
Yeah, I think he's like.
I mean, that was his TV when he was growing up.
Mhm.
And so he really has a love for the old westerns, and
Yes.
characters like Naomi. I hope I got it, or not, the one we just looked at. Anyway,
Nyoka.
and he,
Nyoka.
yeah, and
Nyoka,
he's reprinted a lot of her old material.
Huh. Oh, that's cool.
But that's what he grew up with, loving as a kid. So he's taken a lot of the public domain characters like this and represented it for. And some of his volumes are expensive, like $30.
Oh yeah, man.
They're big, thick comic books,
Yes.
but they're
Yeah.
not cheap.
No.
And it's all reprinted material in black and white.
No, they're not.
But
Not-
you
no.
have to
But-
if you were to get the originals, it would cost you thousands of dollars.
Oh.
So
they're-
you kind of have to, if you either love that stuff or you don't. Usually it's low print and hard to find, even on eBay.
that's why they're 30
Even
bucks.
his Film Force is hard to find on eBay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have some production original
That's what I was about to
artwork.
say. Even a lot.
As you know, I have some original artwork to Film Force, and I can't find the comic that goes with the artwork.
Mhm.
It's
Oy.
they're hard to find.
That's nuts.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
You
They
know,
had low
I-
print run on several issues. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Like like you, Rex. Yeah, I was a collector of them. But anyway, there was a kind of an obscure character. It appeared on the cover of one of the comics, but Dave Know, the publisher, it's like a manfish or fishman character, kind of like a catfish face, here.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
wow.
he
what the hell?
calls him Aquatic, and then there's a character
Aquatic?
called Misty, and that again is by Aquatic. Like Aquatic but without the A.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I don't think the character was named. It was just like
I know
a
Catfish
character
Man.
that
He's
appeared on the cover. And again, you were talking about public domain.
yeah, he's
go ahead, Rex. I'm
he
sorry,
looks
go ahead.
like Flounder there.
It's Flounder Man. Like Catfish Man. Get to the
Looks
bottom
like
of the barrel.
He has been
And then-
blown away by her beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like the creature from the Black Lagoon saw that beauty in that movie.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he is a funny looking fish.
Catfish Man.
And a couple of
Only on Indiegogo.
Yeah,
the science fiction superheroes.
I love this piece. Yeah.
I like that.
But,
What's who drew that?
But yeah, Jeff Austin.
Oh, Jeff, he's really awesome.
That's
good
Jeff
art.
Austin.
Yeah.
And there was the science fiction superhero character, Ivana, and you can see her helmet. On my Princess Ivana, I've used the name and that helmet design, but I changed her around. But they've been making use of Vanna, and this is Martin. Was it Martin Mann or something like that? I'm looking at
Okay.
the credits here. Vanna and Martin, but there were a couple, but science fiction superheroes, and really nice piece. I like all the detail in the background, of course, the inking and everything here.
This
It
guy's
has
angry,
that-
It's
ain't
really really well done.
he? He's
It
tired.
has that Buster Crab cereal, like Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe feel.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh yeah. You too can have a book like this. Order
And
today.
again, Rock Baker with his cartoon, funny animal character Minerva, one of his
Oh, wow.
characters. Little swashbuckling skunk. There you go.
Ah,
And
nice.
we're talking. And again,
Nice
we're talking
skunk
about
girl
the Fab
idea, I
Four.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, I like Minerva. I like her.
Similar
She's
to
pretty
that.
Cool.
yeah. Anybody bought
And then they
that
have Fab
Skunk Girl
Four.
comic on Indiegogo?
I guess the Fab Four were kind of, in a way, their name kind of taken from Fantastic Four
And Beatles, sort of. Yeah.
to compete with the Fantastic Four.
It looks
probably.
like
Yeah,
Matt
the Beatles.
Dot.
Yeah, the fight.
And the Beatles. Yeah.
Looks like Terry Dotson's work a
Yeah,
little bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's
Who is it?
a
Who
little
does
bit.
that?
Adam Hughes kind of And again, that's J.W. Irwin. And
J.W.
again,
Irwin.
that's Pollyanna. And I forgot the name of these two other characters for some reason. But and then this android character, he had ice powers, but they called him Crispy.
Crispy.
It's like what the way?
Like
Or
lettuce?
like crispy, like yeah, exactly. Like like okay, that's funny, but I need to
What
look
were
up
they
what
thinking?
the names of the characters were.
Yeah.
But are we still good to go? Do we need to cut this, or are you okay?
No.
Apex?
Do it another 10 minutes. Go another 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
try to be. I'll go through a bit quicker here.
Cool.
So
Yeah. Ooh, what's that? That guy, the
that's it.
shadow looking. Is that
And
a
that's
crime
let me take a look.
character?
Yeah, it's Slipknot. It might be Kevin James Freer's character. I really don't know the character at all.
That's
It might
cool.
be his own, but it's a
at the-
beautiful piece. Another.
Look at the brickwork. I wonder how long it takes
Yeah,
to do
exactly. Yeah, the details. It makes you
Yeah,
wonder how long it
details.
took for the
that. Oh man.
background, the inking shadows.
Tell you, if you
Yeah,
like
just,
drawing bricks,
just
this is
really-
the piece for you. Yeah.
Yeah. But here, I'll try to.
Yeah, it looks like Snake
this up a little
Plissken,
bit.
kind of. Yeah, it does, Dave. A little bit. Snake Plissken. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
And again, some more of the Dale characters, Phantasmo, although he's public domain, and then Samson, they did their take Samson, Lobo. We get, I don't know all the other characters in the background here, but here we go.
Is this Jeff Austin again, or is
And
it
this is
different
yeah, I think that is Jeff Austin. Yeah, no, actually that's Halter. According to the credits, Kevin Scott Halter. Well, yeah, he has
Okay.
his name here, so that is Halter. Yeah, a little bit like
Nice.
Jeff, but that's Kevin Scott Halter,
I'm about
and
to
that's
look
a
him up,
villain they
see
call
what-
Bonkers. They created.
Bonkers?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Bonkers,
the
that's,
stairwell.
yeah, look at
Yeah,
this.
if you want to draw
stairwell here.
stairwells, boys and girls, this is how you do it. And lots of bricks. And
Yeah,
stairs.
a lot more
There you go.
bricks.
If you love drawing
Yep.
stairs, this is a piece for you.
And let me take a look here. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit here.
Okay.
And this is my piece, Spaceman, that I drew.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
And here he is going up against the alien. Angel of Antares is what the Marvin Mann named him. But I just,
looks like
it's just a generic.
Looks like a little comical He-Man villain, that winged looking.
Yeah, kind of like a Cthulhu wing character. I just
Yeah, he hangs on
something.
Skeletor's shoulder or something. Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, and I drew that
If
on the
you're
back of a comic book typing board. But, and
for those
and
of
again,
you who
it
are,
was-
for those of you who are watching right now, good time to pop some shrooms in and enjoy. This is a great stuff here. I'm loving it. It's really good work. It's a
and
weird joke.
my
sorry.
Are
second
you?
piece.
Yeah. Are you advocating drug use?
No, never. I would never do that. No. Almost like a Power Rangers villain. He's, He-Man true. Yep, Dave, you're right. Now this one, what is that?
Yeah, there's a giant robot called Neutro, and I kept him pretty close to the original. I drew him trying to take down a suspension bridge, and there's Phantasmo, my take on Phantasmo, who's appeared several times in here.
Neutro only
superhero
appeared in
character.
Neutro #1, and he was a giant character, wasn't he? Like a kaiju type
Yeah,
character?
giant robot. Yep.
Yep.
Kaiju.
But if you kind of pay attention to his face and everything, doesn't that look a little bit like a Cylon from Battlestar Galactica?
It does. Yeah.
Kind of a little bit.
I get a little
But
sleep
that's what I
stack
kind of
from it.
thought. I mean, just my opinion.
I do. El Slee Stack combined with the
Yeah,
the Cylon.
or sleep stack, kind of a
Yeah.
little mix in between the in between a
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo and
Yeah, Lorenzo. If you're watching, you'll like
but
it.
Lorenzo,
just got
Lorenzo and Uranus.
Yeah, there you go.
But
What?
oh,
Oh,
no.
Dark. What is it? Duke Dark?
Yeah,
The Duke Dark?
the Duke of Darkness,
We
the
got
Duke of
Darkness. Okay.
Darkness, and that's the Duke of Darkness, another
Now who drew?
public domain
Who drew?
character. Jeff
Who drew
Austin.
that? Jeff.
Jeff Austin
Cool.
did that one again. Yeah,
Nice.
Jeff Austin. Yeah,
Cool.
and I know we're getting close here, but
Oh wow.
and some more.
It's like a genie. What is that?
There's her name Zaza the Mystic
Oh wow.
is her name. You
Oh,
see a bunch
shit.
of magic
Is that,
characters. You see the claw. You see the claw back
Yeah.
there. You know,
Oh wow.
everything with the claw. And I don't know all the other characters here, but that's Zaza the Mystic, kind of an obscure one, but really beautiful artwork. And this
By
is Moon Man.
Moon Man. Yeah.
That's Moon Man, yeah.
the orb
The orb. Is it the
Or
orb?
the
Or
eye.
the orb.
the
The
eye.
eye.
I'm
Like
sorry, the eye.
Yeah, Bob Shelley. The eye.
the
Yeah.
eye. But he
Bill Shelley.
yeah,
Sorry.
he called the Moon Man. But and again, we got Dracula, Fleta, and another. I forgot the name of that character. I'll look real quick. And let me see. Yeah, I know it's kind of funky, but a Zephyr Cat, and that's Marvin Mann's character, Zephyr Cat.
Zephyr Cat.
But that's
I'll look at
Dracula and Fleta. Zephyr Cat.
He's
You know,
no
kind of
no longer
super
your
hero.
maitre d'. He's a superhero named Dracula. Hey, Wolfer.
Yeah.
What's going on? Hey, just look at a coloring book.
Hey, how's it going, Wolfer?
Public domain characters.
And again,
Ooh, I
that's
like that.
yeah, this I know I've shown this several times, but I mean it's
I
really
like it,
beautiful.
though.
I mean, it really is. Kevin James
It's
Schreier.
kind of a Dr. Fate
And-
character in a way. What is that?
It kind of looks, yeah, a little. I mean, kind of like you think of a little bit cross between, you talk about Jack of Hearts with the costume design and
Oh,
maybe
Dracula and a
Dr.
little
Fate.
bit of
From a distance, he
Fate.
looks like Our Man.
Our Man, yeah.
Or yeah, a
see
little with the with the hood and everything.
I like
But
the
yeah,
shadow with
yeah,
the briefcase. That's cool.
Kind of a bit of a combination of designs, but it's really cool. Really, really good artwork. And
Wow.
and you were talking about the owl again, and the artist who did this one, he updated the owl's costume, and I just drew his version of the owl, and of course, and here's the owl. And then he had an enemy called Spectre prior to the DC Comics Spectre, but Spectre is another public domain trope, concept that can be used like Ghost or Spectre or Ghost Woman, that sort of thing, Spook, whatever you want to call it. But I drew my version of him, and
that's
there's
cool.
the owl. And
Yeah.
okay, there's that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. It's really cool.
Well,
The
we never.
journey.
I got to showing all this around. We never got to working on a.
Don't
sketch
worry
or
about it.
anything.
Well, tell you what, we'll do that next time.
Okay.
No biggie. No biggie. Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me share
No
that. I
problem.
hope. I
This is
hope
cool.
people watching, listening, liked what they saw. I hope they liked the topics and everything. Hope they
Well,
enjoyed it.
so do I. Get more views. Yeah, I love stuff like that. It's invigorating to see these old characters, whether they've been created once and used once and thrown away, and they come back again through different creators throughout the years, and they just re-expose them each and every time. It blows me away. I want to promote our friend, one of the X from Rex Hex and Apex, Hex Allen's Niflheim Squadron. Let me go in and find it. So, if you guys haven't already, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring bell for notifications, all of that good stuff. We'll take a look at our friend Hex Allen Niflheim Squadron. Here we go.
Sci-fi fan, are you finally ready to have your head explode? Never before seen sci-fi action. A strange new world. Exotic technology. Kick-ass characters. And a story that will turn your mind inside out. Nephilim Squadron, Volume 1. Available now on Indiegogo.
Yeah. I'd like to thank, of course, my co-host, Doveflower Rex, Eric and Boyd.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. This marvelous show. The wonderful, mighty chat. Everyone who showed up. Thank you so much. God bless everyone.
Hey, Wolfer.
Yay, Wolfer. Yeah, have a good day, Wolfer. We got Dave here going through the chat. Shadowhawk Talks, of course. Captain Finity, Just Carol.
Thank you, Eric, for sharing
Thank
with us
you.
so much.
So marvelous. Who else?
All thanks for letting me hear.
Caroline, she's going to have a stream soon on her birthday today. Happy birthday again, Caroline. Meyer Greenblatt, thank you for being here. Mel Movies and Brewskis. Hell. Sci-Fi Nation. And Mr. Lemon Pie and Splash Page Comics. Hail to each and every one of you who showed up today. Am I missing anyone? I know Lorenzo came in earlier. Find his name. Find his name. Bone. Hello. Yes.
Way up top.
Way up to the top. Lorenzo, of course. Hey. Hail to each and every one of you. Thanks for coming on until, oh, yes, next week I'll be hosting Rex Hex and Apex. We got to find someone to chat with, so I will find. I love a wonderful female creator or YouTuber, whoever it may be. So stay tuned. Rex Hex Apex on my channel at 11 a.m., which is December the 10th, this coming Saturday. And, of course, again, a next episode of Apex After Dark. We'll have someone on as well. So thanks for each and every one of you. Have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful rest of the week. A marvelous holiday month, December. Be kind to one another. God bless. Hail CG. And next time, ciao for now.